Okay, I believe we are go. Okay, there seems to be something going wrong. Hi, Dr. Typhon. Welcome to the stream. Just watching it right now. Okay, right, that seems to be just a bit of a hiccup. Yes. Okay. Now that it's started, it seems to be going properly. Yeah. Hello there, everyone. This is iMark3. Welcome to an unplanned little stream on Cosmoteer. Well, some people were asking a bit about it, so, you know, I figured I'd do a quick little stream. Got a bit of free time, so yeah, okay. Need to close the window now. There we go. Okay, I can actually see what I'm doing now, which is great. Excellent. Yeah, it seemed to just be faltering a bit when I started the stream up. So, that was all it was doing, really. But yeah, I figured putting chat up here is a good idea. Let's narrow it down slightly. Don't worry, guys. I'm just moving you around the place because I don't care what you think of it. Actually, that fits very nicely up there, I think. So, yeah. Okay. Here we are in this professional section. We've got one enemy left. And I think... try and kill him. We've got 618,000 credits. And then probably need to upgrade my ship again, to be quite honest, because I'm not built for this kind of difficulty area. Let's just get in there and see what I can do in terms of hunting this bounty. The heck are you? Oh, so hello and goodbye. I see how it is. Right. Oh. Okay, it reoriented me towards that one. I focused on it. Hey, Red the Rage. Hey, hello. Is that what you're trying to do? Hello. My sassy voice sucks. Alright. I need to knock out that. You've got a lot of heavy cannons on the sides, which is going to be painful. But now that I focus on this guy, it's actually locked me to his view. So... actually, how do I... I want to reorient my... how do I turn the camera? I get the feeling that might be an important thing to ask. Also, I'm getting blown to pieces really, really quickly. That is actually pretty bad. I'm not used to this reorienting. Hang on. That's new. Settings. View controls. New. That's strange. But that was definitely jarring. Because it just suddenly decided to... where's the rotate camera? This is very strange. Sorry. I didn't mean to go digging around at this kind of thing, but it's like... Toggles... nope. Oh, here we go. View controls. Of course it is. Pan up, pan down, zoom in, zoom out. Left and right brackets. Okay, right. I can use that to reorient myself because it's like... Oh, actually I've done a lot of damage to them. My missiles have done a fair bit of damage. So, good idea to just flat out kill them, I think. Focus on that camera because most of their stuff is actually kind of... okay, that's all their guns down actually. But I took a bit of a beating doing that as well. My missiles, though, when they caught up with him, they were doing a lot. Focus fire through that, please, and then that's right. I'm going to have a bit of a repair bill when this is over. That said, though, Omega is worth 96,000 bounties, so hopefully I'm going to be able to do that. This is Cosmoteer. I guess that means you've not seen my other videos on it, Red and Rage. I think this is like part 4, effectively. But basically it's a shipbuilder that's in early development right now. And the campaign mode is basically a survival kind of thing, where you've got to you're effectively a bounty hunter, and you're using those bounties to repair and build up your ship. So I'm treating it like a survival game, basically. And they tore my front section to shreds. This is why I need to upgrade myself. Ugh. Right, that gave me 100,000. My repair bill is 48,000. So yeah, my forward section got blown up. Yeah, it's a bit like FTD, but with more crew management and fully customizable ships. I mean, look, you can see my crew members running around all over the place like this, like little nutters that they are. So ship design, management, systems, where you would need your crew to go, all that kind of thing is important, but I need to rebuild myself, so there we go. And now people are grabbing power packs and using them to restock my forward defensive shields and my heavy ion laser cannons. So, yes. All sorts of bits and pieces. Left and right bracket, it said. Is that these two? Ah, here we go. And the patch that came out today has updated it with the ship rotation things. So I don't think this was here before, but it also rotated to the enemies, so yes. Now, every kill gives me FTL fuel, which I can store in my FTL drives. I've got 4 of the things dotted around my ship, which makes it pretty efficient. The layout affects how efficient your drive is, and if it's less efficient, you need more fuel to do the same jump with the same ship. So, another thing there with layouts. Hi Mortis, welcome to the stream. Now I need to go somewhere else. Let's see. I've already picked off all the easy stuff in this particular solar system. Yeah, it gives you a randomly generated sets like this when you do bounty hunter mode. It draws from the same set of ship models, but the layout is, I think, randomized. Let's see. I think I want to go to a different galaxy. There's nothing really easy left over here. It's all elites and vanguards. Ow, vanguards. That's the toughest class of enemy. I'm not ready for vanguards. You're looking for a game like FTD that focuses on land. A good time, but building an FTD can be a bit of a problem. Yeah. And Terratech doesn't work too well. Terratech is not very well optimized, is it? Oh, there's a veteran group here. Let's jump over there. Okay. When you tell it to FTL jump, it auto-saves, and then the crew start loading your FTL drives with power packs to bring them up to speed, ready for the jump. I love the FTL effect, but I do wish it was slower, because... Let me drop the speed to minimum, because it's charged. Here we go, activate the jump, and off we go. I really do like that effect. I really do just wish it was slower. There we go, the drives are spun back down. More bounties to shoot at. Huzzah. Let's see. I should be able to kill these guys without too much trouble, so I'm going to be cheeky and just queue up attack orders to move around and do all that. A good ground-based FTD style thing. I can't say I'm actually aware of one, quite honest. Oh, this guy's got a lot of armour, hasn't he? And really big cannons. That's not so good, actually. But I've got a lot of missiles, so... yeah, I can murder guys at this level pretty effectively most of the time. You know, I don't think there actually is a decent ground-based game like FTD. I'm not aware of one. And in fact, when I'm thinking about it, all I'm getting is like other things, like survival games. Yeah, cross out and Robocraft PvP only. So you're looking for a PvP like from the depths. Yeah, I'm not thinking of any at all. Minor damage. I do need to redesign my forward section, quite honest. Still, that netted me another 70,000, so that's not too bad. It took 3,000 points of damage. Easy. Let's let the ship fight for itself for a moment. Actually, I think that might be a missing hole in the market, a ground-based from the depth style game. I'd play it definitely, because all I'm getting when I think about it is like, wait. There is one. There is one actually. I've just remembered there is one. What was it? There was a space-based game which was like what we're thinking of. What the hell was it? Space-based Minecraft thing. I've got it. That's the annoying thing. I've got it. I've got it. I know it exists. The question is, what the hell is it? StarMade? Maybe. Hang on. Let's search that up. Oh yeah, FTL jumps ready. Go ahead. Hi, Swordy. Welcome to the stream. And not too bad, all told, really. I'm just cheekily letting my ship harvest money from weaker opponents. No, that's not the game I'm thinking of then. That is not the game I'm thinking of. Hang on, I need to open my stone. What do you mean, who said I can just cheekily let my ship kill all the things in the background? Also, welcome to the stream, Lord, as well. What was it? Epsilon? No, that wasn't it. Damn it. Okay, I need to search through the Steam store, I think. Who said I could do that, make a stream and not tell you? I said it. Yes, you will all obey me. Because me am important smirty person. Yes. Me am smirty person that ever smirted. Epsilon, no. Space. Oh, this is annoying me actually now. I know I've got a game which is like that. You mean kind of curious about how the game goes in general, Sporty? Let's log in from my browser on here. That's just it. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of really irritating me now. Yes. In the meantime, give me all your precious money, people, because yes, I'm going to hand you for the bounties stuff. Actually, let's log into Steam from my laptop too. Well, I'll send my ship on a further. No, it's not uncrewed. That is a bit like it, but it's far more restricted than From the Depths. It's far more restricted, so that's not what I'm thinking of. It came out as part of the wave of Minecraft-inspired games, if I remember correctly. Also, I know this is not exactly a riveting comment, is it? It's like, we're playing this thing, but no, I'm trying to think of something else, and it's like... not exactly focused on playing this game, so... Sorry about that. But basically, Interstellar... Wait, which one's Interstellar? Interstellar game. I don't think it's Interstellar. Basically, there's this one where you build up like it's a first-person alien survival game where you land on a planet and you build vehicles up block by block, kind of thing. So it's basically like FTL. No, not FTL. A bit like FTD, but it's also Minecrafty, survival-y, yada yada yada. Interstellar Rift? No, that's not it, and that's also a space game. As soon as Steam decides to let me go onto the store, please, thank you. Right, now I can access my game list. Excellent. Without having to tab out on the stream, because then that'll just give you the whole... Ding, that's ready. I think it started with an E, so let's see. Is that it? I think that's it. I think I found it. Let's check some screenshots. Is this the right one? Better set my ship to go blow everything up, but yeah. Let's see. Click, 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 click. Go kill things in my name. Planet Nomad? No. Because that's not only is that early on, it's also not got very much in terms of options either. I think it's this one. Oh. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the one. Found it. Right. The game I am thinking of is... I'm about to put it in the chat. Hyperion Galactic Survival. That's the name of it. And it's basically, it's a PvE type survival game, but it's got some decent options in terms of building your own vehicles for it. So it's got some space elements too, and you're building aircraft and things, but you build aircraft and hovercraft basically. That's the meat of it. And wait, did I get the spelling wrong? Yes, I did. Thank you, Sporty. No, wait, no, I didn't. Hang on. E-M-P-Y... No, that is the correct spelling. Empyrean. Yeah. It's Empyrean, exactly how I spelled it in the chat. That's the game that I was thinking of. Go back to the store page so I can double check it while I jump in to murder some more guys and just harvest some more money. Because I am a ruthless bounty hunter like that. Empyrean, currently very positive, still in development. Don't believe it's been abandoned. It is an early access game. All recent reviews positive. Yeah, it looks like a game that's still in active development, but it's been in early access for quite some time. That is my only warning about it. It's been in early access for quite some time, but they are still in active development, so not been abandoned by any stretch of the imagination. Why do I not play it? I did play it, then I went off it and went to play something else. And that's basically what happens. Yeah. I really need to return to that now that I've got a decent machine. I think that's one of the reasons I stopped playing it. It was a bit too taxing last time I was on it, on my old system. So I couldn't play it too well. So I thought, okay, let's go and do something else then. I'm not planning on running it or a series on it or anything like that. I'm actually thinking of doing, if we're talking upcoming series now, I was thinking of doing, maybe doing a run of Creeper World 3 Ark Eternal, if anyone's actually interested in that. In seeing me go into that and just murder all the purple goop in the universe and things like that. And there's also a game that's come out which is basically Space Tyranny. You are a tyrant running the galaxy, and it's like something like that. So maybe that one. Sporty, it's the game that was in the background of this week's schedule update video. So it was that one where we had a fort in the background that was being besieged by seas of purple slime. Oh, that actually did some damage. 603 credits, that's broken the bank. I can't play because I'm a bounty hunter and I've just spent 600 credits to repair myself. Bah, humbug. Press F. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I saw your comment and then it's like suddenly, where did 18 hours go? I told you it was a good game and you have been watching it. So, yeah. I think that's the effect it had on me when I first came across it and bought my way literally into the closed beta. That's pretty much the effect it had on me. But it's such an easy game to get into, and it's also pretty fun. And actually, last time I was on it, I perfected what I was doing in the stream last time, which was, you know, I was trying to build miniature tanks kind of thing. I've actually managed to do that. I've managed to build a really small, ridiculous-looking tank on it. Yeah, the economics are like a hybrid. It's sell things, and then people can buy things off you with credits that they've got for real money. So the main source of the real money, sorry, the main source of the market credits is actually people that have bought the way in with the packs and stuff like that. So yeah, go back and play it. Okay, right. Yeah, it's a decent survival type building in your own world kind of game. So that's what I liked about it. In fact, truth be told, I think I liked it a bit more than Minecraft, though I played Minecraft more. I know it's heresy, me not liking Minecraft that much, and me got bored of Minecraft, oh my god. I am such a heretic for saying something like that, but yeah. Okay, let's slow down time now. There's a couple more easy zones in this sector. Since while we've been talking about that, let's go on. You don't like Imperium? Yeah, that's fine. Everyone likes their own games. That's the thing. A blue autocannon. Yep, autocannons are pretty nice. And that's actually that is the main drawback with autocannons and things like that. They are really, really demanding in power. However, so if you're struggling for a cab, look into power generators. Because the generators can add like a point or two of power, which will be enough to let you support most likely a basic backup weapon or something like that, because the most basic weapon requires like 2 power, and then you can have a light machine gun as a backup system. So you might want to look into that. Oh no, 150 credits damage. How am I going to afford something like that? Yeah, generators are a bit deeper in on the tech tree, so they're a bit more expensive. I forget, are they blue? Which means they're normally like a couple of hundred or something like that. Yeah, that's the Minecraft influences. The graping and mining systems. Don't know what you mean by graping, but oh, the graphics. The graphics. It went its own way with graphics. The mining system, though, is related to Minecraft, so that partly came from that. Yeah, unstable generators +2. That is actually the most effective in terms of power score costs, but it's low hit point and highly explosive, so that's its drawbacks. Though the ultimate generator is the, of course, the gas generator, which is +3 power, and also goes off like a miniature bomb as soon as it gets so much as looked at. So it's not perfect. I think I'm going to clear like, yeah, this zone and I think one more. Then I'm going to rebuild my craft and hit a harder zone. Oh, he died immediately. Oh dear. Is there a limitless power generator? No. There used to be a +4 generator, actually. It was a scavenger exclusive, really big, but it gave +4 energy. They actually took it out when they went to open beta, so that's gone, but it was a thing. But on the other hand, they did bring in the humpback cab, which has got more power. Plans for the craft upgrade? I like this back section. So I've got a lot of engine power here, I've got all these missile systems built in. The part I want to rebuild right now is actually my nose section. because I'm just flat out not durable enough to deal with heavy hitting opponents. So I plan to expand, make it like a Hammerhead configuration, I think, because I've noticed that ships built in this game, they tend to go towards being really wide, player created ships. So I'm going to get wider, sure, but my craft is mostly going to be long. Second craft, apparently having more crafts is still a bit buggy, so I don't really want to do that right now. Besides, having a spare craft wandering around it kind of gets in the way of the whole survival aspect, don't you think? It becomes less of a survival game if I go and build a second ship. So, I don't know. But I do want to reinforce my nose section. And right now, if that nose gets chewed through, if that very front bit of armour gives way, cannons just rip straight through most of my craft, actually. So, this craft is... Once its forward armour gives way, it's not very good. One done with 12 craft, no bug so far. Maybe they've fixed that then. Okay, that's clear. Oh, there's actually an easy zone here. And then it's like some elite sections here and some vanguards, which probably murder me, actually, even now. But there is, however, a couple of very tasty-looking elite sections over here, so I'm actually going to clear this one as well. And do that. Maybe. To be fair, though, I think that a lot of the reports I'm going on are, like, from a bit earlier on in this game's development. So there's been some updates since then. Yeah, elites, I can reasonably take on elites right now, but they can... some elite designs can punch through my forward defences. Never forget, it's the FDL drives and the fuel costs can get out of hand. Okay, thanks Samantha. Also, welcome to the stream. But yeah, FTL costs and things, that's something to be aware of. Lost to Vanguard, that sword one. Oh, that sword one, it's so many cannons. And yeah, like, the update before this one, they cut down the FTL fuel costs. So, right. Okay, let's get building. Let's get building. I've got the sensor rooms back here, got all these engines and drives. There was a comment on my last video saying I could probably do with an extra reactor back here. Don't really need it though, because these two reactors are normally keeping everything powered up back here, so that's all okay, I think. This is my ship's spine with all the lovely, lovely missile launchers installed. It's got no shielding and only some passive armor, so... I could do with more side-pointed defenses, really, I think, but I'm going to leave this design alone for now. What I want to remodel, though, is this forward hull just up here, so... Let's try the select tool. I've never used this thing. Oh. Let's put that there. Right. Yeah, pure defensive front. Well, the thing is, layering is also important. Because if you want to have shields and things, you need access to the power supplies. And honestly, I've got this thick layer of armor here, which does help a lot in protecting my control room. So having layers of armor stacked behind things makes your ship a lot more durable and lets you withstand incoming damage more. But, and this is a big but, these access points, the hallways, often I have cannons that, once these things are gone, cannon shells get past the shield and they rip straight down these access corridors here. So because they're straight lines, cannons at the right angle just tear straight through. So that's a slight drawback to the ship design there. Let's move the entire design back a little bit, actually. So let's see, if I do this, it'll be like, that'll save me like 20,000 costs, so put that there. Yeah, but that's the main problem with the armor, though, isn't it? Weight. And that's why I've got these armored caps here. They're studded with lots of point defenses to stop incoming missiles, so missiles slamming into my own launchers isn't as much of an issue. And it's also got thick plating here as well, but mostly my sides are kind of vulnerable. So how do I? Ah, here we go. Paste it. Right. Let's put that. I guess there. Okay, so I'm extending the craft out. Yeah, it's cheap and it's definitely useful. Hey, welcome back, Red Rage. The thing is, the internal mechanisms are not really built for this, so... Oh, wait, no, I did that wrong. Get rid of all that. Get rid of them too. I want to grab... Yeah, all of that. That's the part I want. More missiles. More missiles. Always room for more missiles. He says, cackling gleefully. One more. Like that. And though I do want to get rid of a bunch of stuff as well, so... Actually, mirror mode would be helpful here, so let's do that. There we go. Missiles. Well, side cannons are lots of armor. The massive power package at the back works really well. Really fun until the missile hits the reactor. Yeah, that's another thing I've noticed. A lot of designs, they cluster too much stuff together. And then then people act surprised when suddenly a reactor detonates and an entire section goes nuclear. So that's something to be aware of in your designs as well in this game. So yeah, I've got massive PD defenses on the sides now. Also, mirror mode is like bugged out because I've got this section over here. Actually, let's get rid of that completely. Go away. Right. Right, so that's that. I've got one missile factory per launcher. I've got lots and lots of crew. Actually, I've got plenty of crew. My FTL drive efficiency is completely gutted, though. And I don't have any control rooms or forward armor sections at all. So, let's fix that. I need a control room. I actually want to bury this deep in the ship, so I'm going to put it back down here, I think. Can I have more than one control room? Ooh, I can. Okay. Put one there. Let's put one there. 1, 2, 3. Let's put one up here too. 4. There we go. Bunch of control rooms, backups, redundancies. So this thing can lose its control room and not be suddenly crippled, which has happened too many times, to be quite honest. Let's see, weaponry. I want some electron beams. For the sake of it, let's put them up here. I guess like that. No, hang on. I want to get shields installed in this. So shields, shield, 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 shield. I will protect the ship. Yes, I will. So that's something. Let's put that there. So that's massive forward shielding. Add some energy storage racks like that. Okay, so that's the storage. That's a really thick layer of shielding around my forward section, which I will then complement with additional beam emitters, I think. multiple beam emitters will struggle against small craft, though, so that is something to be aware of. Let's see. Let's add. Okay, this is going to be kind of nuts, but that is going to be like that. And then there's going to be additional power storage there and a reactor core there. And then let's get the actual primary moving ways up like that. So there we go. That's kind of what this is, a really long, really thin craft. It's going to have a heavy front section, and it's got really thick plating, which is going to go in here, kind of like that. So lots and lots of armor on the front. Lovely, lovely armor to try and keep nasty things from happening to it. Yeah. Maybe this looks a bit silly to you guys, but hey. I'm just trying to make sure this front is like going to be super heavy, like built to withstand anything that's going to try and murder it. Let's add some doors in there. Take them out from the sides. There we go. Why are you beeping at me? Oh wait, there's something on the other side. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's add another power room like there. And then I want to link back to another reactor core, which will be there. And I'm going to again use the conveyors for rapid access. Like that. Perfect. And that'll let people run around in that section there, while I've also staggered it so it's got some better resistance / armor for things smashing into it. Am I overdoing this, do you think? Is this too much stuff? Is it too much like, I must protect everything kind of thing? Because I don't know. I don't think it is. Because sooner or later, this is all going to get destroyed, I think. And that's what I'm building around. At least in my own twisted mind. So, you know, it's kind of fun, but at the same time, I'm adding greatly to my weight as well. Oh, look at that thick armor. I am definitely paranoid, I think. I am way too paranoid. Power reactor back there. This reactor is responsible for a lot of this complex here. Though once these two power rooms get drained, people will be going all over the place trying to get to the reactor, so that will severely hamper these shields. But by the time these rooms are drained, actually, those shields are probably getting blown to pieces. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. Center line's got a massive sheets of armor protecting it, and that feeds back to this reactor room here. Let's add some more conveyor ways. Like that. Am I over engineering this? Am I overdoing it? Possibly. I don't know. Opinions are always welcome, I guess, but that thing is just looking ridiculous now, I think. Also, I need more armor. Also, always need more armor. Now, I need a couple of FTL cores up here because I need more FTL effect, more power. There we go. That provides FTL efficiency to the front. I just need more FTLs in general, like in the middle of the ship, so tear out another couple of crews there. So that'll help. And I need more reactors in the center of the ship as well. Hey, Hesden, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I had a chat with you. How are you doing, buddy? It's not enough power. Let's add some reactor cores in like that. So that's for ease of access. Then I'll add another pair there. And then I think some more is needed up here, so there too. And then lastly, we need some up in this local area as well, so put those there. And in each case, the reactor cores are behind the armour, so you need to hit it at an angle to chew through it. Okay, so I've got all that. Now, weapons. I need more weaponry. Can't be a bounty hunter without more guns. That's the thing, isn't it? Now, these are going to be a pain to resupply, but I can put that there, have a power room stocked behind it, and then run a corridor there. So I've got a couple of forward electro bolt turrets installed like that. And then let's add in a one can make a ship 2 OP and not too bad. Oh, you're on a heart monitor. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things improve for you. Let's add that as well. So that's weakened the forward armor a bit, but a lot of the ship is now armed up and ready. There's also a couple of channels, like this is a big weak spot, so that's why I've got massive armor plating further into. You can't? Oh, man. Well, just hang in there then, I think is the best thing I can say, isn't it? Let's put that there, put that there. Just adding some more forward shielding to this thing. Because, of course, a monster like this requires more forward shielding. Always does. Now, weapons. Let's add in some large cannons. Because, of course, this craft requires cannons. I've not actually used the cannons on this ship. But they are really powerful, dangerous things. So, always good to have around in a pinch. And, of course, I need more electro bolts and stuff as well. Let's add some, like, that. Okay, that's a couple of electro bolts. More. And let's put some here too. I think I'm going overboard. I really do, but I've just been told I can't, so I don't know. I'm sorry if this is not really riveting viewing right now, because it's like, this guy is building things. It's like, yay. But it's not. I'm trying to comment on it as well, but I'm not doing a good job, I think. So let's add in a speed conveyor there for rapid access to the area. And just staggering it a bit so that it becomes less vulnerable to any penetrating shots that might come through the hull. And of course, all of this is adding such huge amounts of mass to the ship. It's like, wait, 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 and wait. Hi, Drock, welcome to the stream. Still much work before you say something. Okay, fair enough. So at least I can say this thing is not going to die easily. So there is that, I guess. This thing is not going to die very easily at all. But the question is, how well will it move? I think that's a big issue right now. Also, I need to work out how I'm going to do this bit, so I'll tear that off for now. It's not going to be pretty, but I think that's about the stretch I'm going to do the forward armour of this thing. So... oh, this machine. I've still got 800,000 to spend on it as well. Okay, yeah, that's some good access going down there. People are running around like crazy idiots, getting everything stocked back up. I've got 3 forward beams set up here. I've got massive thick shielding. I'm not really built to resist a lot, though. Who says he has to go and move? Well, being able to move is kind of useful. Also, there's a problem right there. I forgot to connect the central emitter after all that work to try and keep it safe. So remove those 2 doors there because I don't want direct access going around. I need some fire extinguishers. Yeah, I just built a hammerhead design, so let's add some fire extinguishers in there. Add fire extinguishers there on that central through part. Let's add one here as well because it's on a corridor, so easy access. And so. It can still move because it's got a lot of stuff down at the back end of it, but it's lost a lot of its maneuvering capability because I've just made it a lot heavier. So yeah. Also, it has no ammunition for the cannons and things like that too, and no access to a lot of the side parts yet. So, more stuff. This is the problem with this game sometimes. You need a lot of stuff. Let's see, ammo factory. Let's have these guys back here. The problem is that these guys are going to be high explosive, so, you know, not perfect. Like that, and then we need a back access, which is going to be... and then again stagger it like that. So yeah, let's do it this way. There we go. And then I can add in some more armor and defenses like in here. So that should help if the cannons wind up going, that will help protect the ammo factories behind it, because the ammo factories are of course going to be stocking up on lots and lots of high explosive materials. So better if they didn't get hit at all, if I can avoid it. Though the shielding in this area is lighter, and the shielding up here is kind of thin too, so... problem is if I add shielding devices to this area, it's going to thin out a bit of this armor on the joint, but... sure, let's do that. Remove the armor blocks in front, and add another section of moving walkway there. Now, of course, to make it maximum speed, I have to turn that into a regular corridor. So there we go. They can go up here to power this stuff. They can go left to get to that. Yeah, that's a lot of, like... well, actually, Prison Architect hasn't got anything on Cosmoteer in terms of planning your layout, because I've got to plan how people are going to move around this place as well. And that's causing some issues. And let's add some crew bays to there. And then let's add moving walkways to get people to and from. Oh, it's that. I've got this wrong. There we go. Corridors, because they are more effective for just people moving in general. Because if people try to board the moving walkways from the side, it actually slows them down. So if you're doing a general purpose transit section, I've found it's better to just have these open spaces where you're trying to move. So there we go. That's a bit of access there. So if anyone gets called up from the rest of the ship, they can just go zoop straight up the side, and then they get straight into this area, and they get access to it pretty quickly. There was a comment saying that I should segregate things, and that would help with my general efficiency, but I don't really want to. I want to make sure the ship has got universal access to things. So that's that. Got some crew space there, extra thick armour there. That's all connected. This is not connected at all. So I need to do, I think, let's add... Actually, that thing's going to have some problems. Let's add a power store. Let's allow circular movement, like that. Made the tutorial and the 2 missions already into play the rest. Up to your level. Actually, Lollard, you can play together at any level in Fortnite. You don't have to worry about that. Fortnite doesn't... I mean, I was playing with Asia Gaming Random Gaming, and he was like level 11 at the time when I was level 2. So it was actually working just fine. Let's see, I want to make sure the cannons still have plenty of firing arc, so actually do that. And curve it, so the cannons are a bit restricted, but I think that's the price for having them so heavily armoured, to be quite honest. Then let's add in corridor, 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 like that. And then that's going to be the main access point. And let's extend the walkway across to here. So this is going to be one big, big ship when I get through with it. And there we go. That gives people access to that entire section like that. I think. And it says I need much more people, and I'm only 50% FTL efficient, so I need more FTL drives. I need more of everything, basically. Yeah, look, that entire forward section is not covered by FTL drives at all. Okay, that makes me 81% efficient now. And if I put that there, that makes me 91%. And I'm going to actually install a couple of power reactors here now, like one there. And that's going to be able to direct access straight into the FTL drive, so it can dump power packs straight into them, like that. Actually, let's have the reactor there, and let's have a power pack storage there. So the power pack room can dump straight into it. Yeah, that's good, like that. Then I need some more, basically I need more engine power at this point. So I'm going to add in some reverse thruster sections here. Some steering thrusters are needed like there. And going to add in some extra maneuvering power like that. Okay. Get a local power storage in place. This is going to be slow to work on though. So the crew are going to hate this because they can't get anywhere. But yeah, they're going to be able to get to places, and they're going to be able to work on stuff at least to get it all powered up. So there is that. Fire, 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 fire. Let's add some there as well. So that's all got fire access. Then let's add a people conveyor straight down the middle like that. So people can just get out there really, really easily, and then they can come back that way to get back to the place. Right, put that there. Armour, armour. Right. Now, through all of these modifications, I have actually lost... that's going to help my maneuverability, but I've actually seriously capping into my crew lumber and a bunch of other things. Also, my point defense coverage is really, really bad. So, a bank of PDs there, along with a local shield. Probably a good way to go. So that's all near the power room as well. Let's add some armoring in, like that. So at least I've got some passive armoring going on. Don't worry, I'll be sending this thing into a fight very soon. But I'm just doing so much. I'm just being kind of nuts in how I'm arranging it all. So let's see. I need a reactor core over here, I think. So let's do that. Then of course I need the conveyors to make sure that people can go back and forth really quick. This is going to be a weak point in the armor because I've got a double there, so that's going to be armored. And I need point defense guns, I mentioned. I need to figure out a point where to put in some point defense guns. I guess that's a good spot. Right there. Though it does negate some of the forward armor. Just a tad. But that's got some forward point defense. Let's get some more wedges like this. Click, click. Oh, man. This ship is just nuts, I think. I think I've over-engineered it quite a bit. There we go. Right. I have nine watchers. What do you mean? Oh yeah, a couple of people have wandered off. I do not blame them in the slightest. This is not going very quickly, is it? Okay, that's another set of people, like that. There we go. Okay, that's a whole bunch of extra crew. That's going to cost me 500,000. I need to add more armor, make it thicker. So it's actually connected to it. That'll be good. There we go. That's a massive plate there, but I don't need a massive plate. So let's add some local crew storage like that. So there we go. A couple of people are just stashed in the sides of the Hammerhead. And that's what I've built. It's a thing. It will be a pretty explosion in the first fight. Oh, Samantha, do I detect doubt there? Do you think I'm going to blow up? Is that what you're saying? Because if you are, I completely agree. This will be a very pretty explosion. So let's just add some reinforcing rods like that to help connect everything. And then let's actually send this thing into a fight because it's time. Oh god, this thing. I don't know how well this is going to do. I actually lack much by way of laser turrets now that I think about it. Oh, I've not actually connected those things either. Whoops. I need to add some connecting points. There we go. Now they can actually get to those electro bolts, which is kind of important. Yeah, that's how engineering works. Make something and then it goes boom. A lot of people are going through those. Seems to be struggling a little bit. Oh wait, yeah, it's because I'd never actually fixed that. Because mirror mode made things fun. So, right, this side is meant to be the away stretch like that. That'll help. That's why they're going so slow on that bit, and then suddenly they sped up down there, because it was going backwards. Yeah, there they go. Suddenly they're just running all over the place. I don't know what I've made, but I've made something. Let's put it that way. Could do with a bit more FTL power, though. Let's see, if I put them here... Ah, it's this entire forward section that's short on FTL capability. Let's add some FTL drives to that. So there we go. Those will feed directly from there, and now I'm 100% efficient. I'm not just going to split into two. Hey Drop, welcome to the stream, by the way. That's why I added some armor reinforcing struts along the middle, so it's not just that corridor. So that's going to make it a lot harder to split me in two. In theory. Looks a bit fragile. Well, it's honeycombed. It's got a lot of honeycombs in it. But the entire forward section is like honeycombed armour and lots of defensive shields and weapon systems. So it's actually a lot tougher than the previous one. I mean, to get down to this particular beam emitter here and dig through the heart of it, you've got the armour, you've got 3 layers of shielding. You've got all sorts of stuff in it, but we're actually about to send it into a test anyway to see how it does. So what have we got? We've got a elite group right next to us, so let's go to that. 387 fuel to jump, ouch. But because of how it's laid out, it is charging up fairly quickly to get the charge. There we go. Jump! And then beep, off it goes. Okay, here we are. Elite section. Let's let everything get back online. Yep, ship is fully armed and ready for combat. Fingers crossed. Yeah, this will be either entertaining or instructive or both. Let's actually save the game here, just in case. Save. Okay. Yes. There we go. Right. You shall be my first target up there. Let's see how well it moves. Kind of sluggish, but that's to be expected. And that's why I added extra engine pods up the top. Actually, that's one thing I don't have. Let's correct that now. Let's add a 5th control room. Yeah, exactly. An example of now not to do things. An additional control room will be installed there. So, if I do get split in half, the front section will still be able to fight, as will the back section. So, if I get cut off in the middle there, I've basically got 2 ships running around then. The very fast auto walkers, it depends on how you lay them out, Drock. They are slow if you're going in any other direction on them, especially if you're going backwards against it, but in the direction they're going, they are incredibly quick. And oh god, what the hell is that thing? It's smaller than me, but that is also another Hammerhead design, actually. Wow, lots of cannons. Okay, this will be a good test. Oh dear. I kind of miss my electro, not having any laser cannons, to be quite honest, because I took them all out. Oh jeez. Just need to close the distance now. I think my ship's a bit on the sluggish side, but to be fair, it's a lot heavier than it was before. It's got a lot of armour. Yeah, the new AI aims really well. I figured it might, but that's why I've got so much honeycombing going on in here. So everything's got side cover. Apparently I've taken damage already. Here comes my missile barrage. The shields are absorbing the initial impacts quite nicely. There goes the shield, they're attacking the cannons. Why are you unmanned? Oh, you're very badly damaged, so you've already been abandoned. Okay. I'm getting pummeled a bit, but they're going for my side sections rather than my core. Welcome back, Swarty. We're just engaging in a new test of my quote-unquote good Hammerhead design. Right. That armor section is getting pummeled through. That's makes sense. That is the that's the thinnest part of my armour. Nowhere else in the ship is thinner than that. Plus, there's high explosive materials stored in the general area, so it's a good target. But oh, they've got missile launchers in there as well. But a lot of my stuff is still available. However, I don't have enough crew to properly man this thing. That's my big issue, I think. On the other hand, though, I am winning very, very handily. So, yeah. Oh, look at all the missiles just slamming into it from the side. They gutted the entire area. And 140,000, there we go. The Goliath is dead. I got 140k from it. Yeah, they went straight for my cannon emplacements on that side. But in the time it took them to chew through even that small part of my ship, I basically gutted their entire ship with all my stuff. Yeah, this thing I've built it really long, but it's got a lot of missile racks ready to fire immediately. It's actually got 20 missile launchers. I didn't count that before. The entire tail section is 20 missile launchers. So many missiles. But I don't have the crew to properly man everything. Let's see. I only took 4,000 credits worth of damage actually in that. And that was almost entirely over in this area. So yeah, I think this is actually not a bad design at all. I need more crew though. And yeah, look at this. Look at all these people running around to do the resupply work now. Oh jeez, look at all that. This is the drawback of a central walkway, because there's too many crew in one place does slow things down. So that's the thing that's slowing everything right now. And that's why it's like, look, they're going fast there, and then when more people get around it slows down a bit. But they're just restocking everything from all over the ship right now. I need more crew. Flat out, I need more crew. Let's see. I've got that part built up with crew, so let's address this part, because there's no space for more missile launchers up here. But there's space for crew quarters, so let's go ahead and install those. Oh, you mean from the depths, Samantha? It doesn't keep changing that much, actually. It's sometimes there's a significant change, but all in all, it's more or less stable these days. So yeah, let's add some armoring to the sides of it because it needs the armor. Where's the wedges? Let's put these in here. There we go, massive armor slabs. I don't think they're going to cut me in half so easily anymore, to be quite honest. I don't need any fire extinguishers, but let's add some to these junction points anyway. So there we go. Let's change that crew bay to armor as well. So there we go. We've got a lot of fire extinguishers just sitting at the junction points on all the walkways. Yeah, but that was a major update though, Samantha. It was not just the shield changes. It added a few bit things, and it actually ported to a completely different version of Unity, which made the game a lot more stable. So a lot of stuff changed in the 2.0, but the big thing was literally the game engine update. That's the single biggest thing that changed in 2.0. And it was such a massive change. Yeah, I was like that too when I first started, to be quite honest. I couldn't make it. My first boat was... It could float. My first boat in From the Depths could float. But that's about the only good thing I can actually say about it. It floated. That was it. It could barely move, but yeah. Let's see. That's all hooked up with doors, so everyone can get out of those areas. There we go. Massive additional crew set right there. My FTL efficiency is still maxed out. 588 people now. And my ship weighs 4.4 thousand tons. Okay, straight into combat again. Off we go. Oh dear. Wait, why do you guys struggle so much with floating things? I mean, basically, from the depths, a flat layer of wood will float. I think you guys are being a bit strict on the definition of quote-unquote floating, to be quite honest. Yeah, this thing is slow as hell now. I need more engines. Right. Engines. Couldn't go forwards. I'll be honest, I said my first ship floated and could move. Yes, that's true, but it couldn't actually steer. And then when I started using the rudders, it literally flipped itself over all the time. So, yeah, there are issues sometimes when you're just getting started out. Let's do it like that. Bunch of extra engines. There we go. Now I've got a bit more speed. People are struggling though. I need more reactors in that area. Hmm. That's a reactor that keeps getting drained. Let's make a reactor there too. So that's twin reactors over there. That's a bit of an explosive point. That should let people work a bit more effectively. Yeah, that's going about as I thought. People are charging around on the conveyor to get the power packs out to where I want them. But, of course, they have to slow down when they go through doors. That's actually... What the... Well, this is ironic. Hello, Cosmoteer ship, how are you? Why am I against the Cosmoteer logo? Am I trying to kill this game or something? Wow. Most people tend to build out of metal. Yeah, metal, compact design, bad idea. Honestly, I was building out of wood, so, you know. But metal, yeah, that is a big problem. I mean, people were always saying build out of metal to start. But when I tried to convert to building metal, it was like, yeah, that's a floating logo ship. People were saying in the campaign, always build out of metal. There's no reason to build out of wood, but the fact is, wood floats, so you know. But yeah, apparently the Cosmoteer logo is an elite class ship, so yeah, was an elite class ship. Also, I'm still really slow. I'm not too happy with that. I think I can't expand too far down here because the launchers need room to maneuver past my stuff. So I wonder, is that far enough clearance? Yes, that is just enough clearance for that. Okay. Another bank of there. A bank of reactor. Sorry, a reactor to keep it all powered. Convert this walkway here into a regular thing, like that. So I get the conveyor out of the place, like there we go. And I can't move that any further south because then it would interfere too much with the launchers. So, yeah, I actually had a look at this to see how the launchers reacted to having things too close. And these things here, the actual exhaust nozzles on the engines, the missiles from the side closest can impact on those and detonate. But if given enough space, missiles can actually turn and try to avoid your ship. So if you give them enough space, launchers can be built really close to the rest of your stuff. So there we go. An extra bank of thrusters. More had things that ships did not do what I wanted. Guns not worked as you wanted. Overturned and fell off. Yeah, that's the recoil, and I think weight balance in the turrets. I think that's your main problem with those, Samantha. Give us some simple feedback. Yeah, it's not very good at that. It's not simple at all. And get told to get better. That Samantha, you ran into some sarcastic people, sadly. I often keep wondering if I should just do a series of tutorials for From the Depths or something like that. Oh, this guy has a bunch of big cannons, but he's also a lot smaller than me. So, right, where's he aiming at? Yeah, he's aiming for this area again. They seem to like shooting this general area. Yeah, I second Sporty's comment. I've found that people who join me for From the Depths, they tend to be quite helpful. Sporty's another of the good ones, so... Oh, crunch. And I just killed it by ramming it, basically. Right, you guys saw those missiles there detonating on this panel, so that's a little bit, not quite enough space there, so I need to take that out. I rammed them and basically tore them to shreds. Just need to make a proper how to make a hull tutorial, yeah. Flag is, I think, under the AI section, isn't it? Yeah, but thing is though, your own missiles, when they hit you, they don't actually cause any damage. Because, yeah, I've gone into the repair section, and the missile that hit there did no damage at all. So they do have friend or foe damage control. So, and it seems to be that this section here is, yeah, these sections where I mounted these electro bolts are actually kind of vulnerable to incoming fire. But yeah, it's Legionnaire. I think it's literally just the AI section. I'm gonna scale this front section back slightly, actually, make it a bit more resistant to incoming light damage. Let's see, if I move that electro bolt back slightly, so that's there, then I change that one to a small laser, then that means that that's a wedge piece, isn't there? There we go, triangle. Put that there. There we go, and change that. I think like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got that shield forward a bit, so that will absorb more incoming light damage without getting actually damaged. The shield's in the bolt section one space further forwards. Okay. Sure, okay, let's do that. Let's move the shields forward a bit. The thing is, I'm trying to maintain the layers of armour. Let's keep that shield where it was, actually. That one there. No. Actually, Sporty, what I did there was I moved them back slightly. So, you know, not quite what you said there, but... Also, that was not the section you were talking about either. So, this is the section that was taking a bit of damage that time. I need to add a crew space there. I want to keep that armour so that it's not like a clear shot for any incoming cannon shell to get straight to the core of my ship. There's not a space to move those forward unless I swap that down to a laser. Yeah, no problem, Swarty. Go ahead and just tell me what you meant. And if I understand you, I will see about making a bit of a change. And let's get another elite, 3 elites. 350 to jump there. Ow. Yeah, get out of my way, wreckage. You can hear the power of my FTL drive. It's not quite there. Come on. Which one is not charged? I didn't spot which one was too low on charge. I think it's probably one of these ones. But 354 to jump this thing, ouch. Okay, right, I am in position. Yeah, 10 from the depth drives, yes. Nice spelling mistake there, Swarty. Nice spelling mistake there. Oh, there's also a ship in sensor range. A Raptor with 104, 130. Actually, I'm barely getting any FTL reserves from the elite sectors because my ship is so big. Thing is, I don't want to drop that further back because then it'd be a case of I'd have to sacrifice those weapons. And if I move it forward, I'll have to sacrifice some armour, so... The point is that the shields will absorb light incoming fire here at the front here, and then the armour starts to get in the way. So, if things blast past the initial layers of shielding, then they'll start impacting the armour. That can't be helped. But yeah, I'm barely getting enough FTL fuel out of the elite sector, as it is right now. And oh, that poor ship, its left side just vaporised. How are you launching? Launch, good. Oh, it's dead already. Okay. I need to watch this and see how that looks. I forgot to take off the armor slabbing, actually, that was causing the issue. So let's delete those two, change it into just a triangle, like that, so that's a bit more space for the missiles to get clear. Okay, that should all be now active. Yes, it is. Okay, right, let's go after the next guy. I really don't have much more reverse thrust on this thing. Also, I seem to have rolling blackouts going on in my engine pods. What the heck is that? Hang on, let me just reconfigure slightly. Problem is if I put a reactor on there, that would cause a chain reaction and just blow the entire side off. So I want to add some doors like that, because that's supposed to be the routes back through to the core. So people have to go through the engines. That slows them down going back, but people can get out there quick enough. But seriously, what the heck are you? Ooh, you've got a lot of stuff. Lots of engines. Heavy cannons mostly, it looks like. Electro bolters, side-mounted missile tubes, forward-mounted missile tubes. Okay. So basically the same kind of mix of weapons that I've got. But then again, I've got every weapon, so yeah. Right, he's coming around to engage. There we go. I'm just watching my missiles like a hawk to wait for the point where they try to launch. See if they get past or not. Come on. Feel free to fire anytime. Look at all these people just wandering around in their bunks. Yeah, see, those missiles turned to try and avoid me. That one... Okay, removing that slope there gave enough clearance for my missiles to actually all get out of the silos. However, they just knocked out some of my side thrusters with their own missiles, so I need more PD coverage up at the front. Wait, what? Which corridor did I just... if you tell me, I'll have a look after I get through this fight, but I've got it slowly because I want to have a look at how it's going. Yeah, they've chewed through that side of the shields. They're trying to knock out that. That armor section has been knocked out, but it's weaker because it's got guns in it. And also it's heavy cannons that are trying to kill me as well, so that's kind of nasty. But on the bright side, I've knocked out their... Oh, those electro bolts are still firing, so let's focus fire on that. Die, electro bolts! There we go. Oh, there goes their rear engine section. All of my missiles are just coming around and slamming into the back of them. And because of how the crew are, as you can see, they're all quickly loading things, quite a lot. Though having so many is causing some cross-contamination with the crew as well, so that's reducing my efficiency a bit. But yeah, I think that's dead. Okay. The corridor I adjusted. You mean when I took off the doors? Oh! Oh, I think I see what you mean. I accidentally took the door off there. Whoops. Oh well, that was a slight mistake. There we go, target defeated. Right, let's get that fixed. 15,000 damage, mostly to my armour, though part of my gunnery section got gutted as well. And a lot of it's actually this side here, where the incoming shots got passed into an area... effectively, that's a blind spot, actually. Right. I'm going to install the door. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut that off, actually. I got a bit overzealous with my clicking. Because I wanted that to just be a straight through, then they turn around and come back through those. So, yeah, that was a misclick on my part. Right. That armour there is blocking those PDs from getting to where I want them. So... remove that. That gives the PDs a clear arc straight up there. But let's do this one better by cleaning off part of this corner. Yeah, that's what I'm just doing now, Samantha. I'm going to add in an additional bank of PD systems up here. So there we go. That adds that. And for direct power access, I'm going to route the corridor through there and not through the crew space. So people will just come straight through there into the PDs. like that. So there we go. My PD section has been reinforced. That should help a little bit, in theory. Yeah, anti-missile pew-pew. Yeah, there's not enough pew-pew in this world, to be quite honest. Also, I'm going to add a couple of small thrusters there, so, you know, extra space, might as well put it to use. So that's a couple of small thrusters there. Anywhere else I can shoehorn one in? Oh, actually, let's add a tiny bit of armour there. There we go. So a little bit of extra power, not much for a craft this size, but at least it's a little bit. Yeah, basically those are laser AMS systems, yes. There is a smaller cannon, Samantha. Unless you're meaning even smaller than the small cannon. Because there's these standard cannons here, which are a good bit smaller. Maybe I should add... But then the ammo feed systems are all over there. So if I put some small cannons over here, it wouldn't be good. Oh, like an anti-missile turret for normal ships. Well, you got to remember, Samantha, that the basic weapons in this game are actually small laser turrets. So having a laser AMS actually makes sense because it's the most basic weapon you've got. So it's the same kind of thing. Lasers are your friends. The only projectiles are high explosive in nature in this game. So it does make a good degree of sense, actually. It looks pretty, and yeah, that's a point there, actually. Yeah, you only see it in the when missile spams, but it's actually a yellow laser shot. These guys in the point defense systems. So it's like it's like the little sister of the electro bolt shots in appearance. Anyway, let's go ahead and engage that third one. Okay, they're having some slight power issues down there, keeping all of those engines supplied. Oh, now they've got it sorted. They've got their act together, and now it's being sorted out. Okay. Oh, hello. I recognise you. This is actually perfect because this is a short stream, so that's an hour and a half. That's what I'm trying to keep it to. So this is actually a perfect target to end the stream on. A saucer, because I took on one of these guys at the end of the last stream, and this is the guy that gutted the ship in its previous configuration before the start of this stream. So we get to see how much of a difference the new configuration has against this particular target. So yeah, this is perfect, actually. Let's see how the upgraded ship does. Incoming pew-pew, and beams and missiles. The problem with the ship is it's got so many cannons, and it's got so many redundancies as well. And cannons, they actually act a bit like armour plating, but they can shoot back. Hello, Shortest Viking, welcome to the stream, but I'm afraid this is probably going to be my last combat for this thing. Yeah, let's see. Oh, the stream. Yeah, but, well, that's what I'm doing this week, isn't it? I'm trying to work out how long to stream when I'm doing certain things and stuff like that. How much I can handle, how much I'm comfortable with. So, yeah, that entire side of the source is gone. Yeah, Doomball. Yeah, that's a pretty good name for it, actually. Yeah, sorry, like, you do have excellent timing like that. And, ooh. Okay, last time that this particular ship gutted a sizable portion of my ship, and I only survived because I rebuilt it halfway through because I was much faster. This time, though, my ship tore the saucer to shreds. And it looks like I've taken some damage to the forward armour sections. Yeah, I've taken some forward armour damage, and that's about it, actually. Yeah, 166 credits worth of damage, compared to like 80 or 90,000 credits worth last time I fought one of those things, so Yeah, it's entirely just the forward armour that took a bit of damage, and that's it. I think this ship has definitely been upgraded. Just a little bit. Yeah, I am finding that restricting things to an hour is feeling generally better. So yeah, I'm not a fan of how much slower the ship is compared to how it was though. I should probably point that out. It is quite a bit slower, but that's because it's also a lot bigger. I'm not sure that I'm ready to take on Vanguard class enemies though. You know, just because, let's actually go ahead and be bullies and shoot people that are veterans. 544 to jump to it. Takes a little bit to charge this thing up for FTL, I must admit. There we go. And I think the entire centralized distribution system is entirely to blame for that. Because people are fetching power from the power stores all over the ship rather than just a nearby reactor. What happened with stopping the stream? This is the problem, and why I try to I'm trying, quote unquote, trying to restrict myself. Because I find it so easy to just like continue a little bit more. Just a little bit here, a little bit more. Yeah. Is this just a single stream? I'm not sure. Well, that one's dead. Tiny bit of damage, but yeah, that's entirely forward armor. Oh dear. How embarrassing. That puny little enemy did more damage than the saucer did. Oh no. Is there going to be a following stream? I'm not sure. There might be. Yeah, I am literally bullying these guys at this point. But I think I have wasted a bunch of FTL fuel doing this as well, so... 2, 3, 4, 5... I think I'm barely going to break even because of on that mid-range jump, so gathering enough FTL fuel to move this beast is definitely going to be an issue. Yeah, he's dead. And again, minor damage to my forward armor. Because, let's be fair, I've not really prioritized protecting and blocking all incoming damage. So I've only got a single layer of shielding across my forward section, so the armor is going to get hit a lot more often. Oh, it's a Shogun! Hello, Shogun. Hello, cutie, how are you? Oh, he's only worth 53. Ooh. And he's dead. Oh, I can actually buy FTL fuel? Oh yeah, I can. I didn't realise that. I might have to, because I think I'm jumping to this area and bullying all the people has actually cost me like 100 FTL fuel or something like that. Maybe 120. $500 for one fuel. I can fully stock myself for a mere 400,000. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, I am punching babies right now. 362. Can I tear out an FTL drive? Will that make me more effective? 362. I want to keep my efficiency at 100%, so... Okay, taking that out has not reduced my efficiency. What about some of these side drives? Oh, that's 80. No, never mind. I need those side drives, apparently. What if I take those out? 81. Still need those side drives. Okay. So I do need those cores over there. 94% effective. And... Okay, so taking those two out has given me 1. Like that. Or a 2-hour stream. Don't worry, it's not going to be going off much longer. Right. I've remodeled a bit and managed to tear out 2 hyperspace cores. What happens if I delete these two? I basically do need 2 cores down there. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I need 2 cores to cover the entire section. I've shortened myself by 2 hyperspace cores, and now the jump will cost me the same. Okay, right. So yeah, there's no penalty to having extra hyperspace cores involved. That is good to know, actually, a good thing to test. Though it just means my ship is just that big. So yeah. There we go. You know what? I think one more rousing round of seal clubbing is in order, and then yes, I will literally end the stream. But it's not economical to really jump around these lighter targets anymore. I'm too big. Come on, baby seals! Time to get clubbed. Let's blow you all to pieces. At 4 times speed, because, you know. It's combat testing. That's what it is. Make it fast? Okay. And he's dead. Nearly 1,000 credits of damage. I am impressed with that little guy. He had spunk. He was plucky and all that stuff. Oh, they've got 2 of them trying to attack me at once. Oh dear. Nope, one of them wandered off. Okay. Oh no. Oh, it's a little crucible. And already dead, so... Wow, some of these guys are dying really, really fast. Ooh, it's a Swiftwing. And he's dead as well. Okay. I think I spent like 4,000 odd damage, but yeah. I'm afraid that was it for the stream. Just some light seal clubbing to round it out. There we go. Anyway, this has been Iron Mark V with a quick stream of Cosmoteer. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And hopefully Owner will enjoy this, because I think he's been the biggest one asking about this. Need an exit door on the second thrusters? Not really. They're working just fine. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. Might start another stream in a little while, might not, depends on if I've got something else that I need to do. But if I do, I'll start a stream later. If not, there's a scheduled stream for tomorrow. So yeah. Sorry for all the maybes, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do another stream tonight. But yeah, see you all later. Yeah, don't worry, Lola. As usual, there will be a video going up of this stream, so there will be a record of it on the channel.